Okay everyone, I'm back today. And today we're going to be making tea cakes. Now I have a client who requested these tea cakes. Jerry, these tea cakes are for you. So I want you to follow me very, very closely, okay? So the first thing is, we have 4 cups of flour, okay? All the dry ingredients are going together except for the sugar. I marked everything so I know what I'm putting in here. We have 1/4 of allspice. If you don't want allspice, don't use it. I like allspice. Everyone knows I love my seasonings. Okay, on here, this is nutmeg. I have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. This right here is 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Y'all follow me good. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That's going in here. Then we have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's going in here. And then what you do, you take it and you blend it up really good together because it's going to come in at the end. Alright? So all this here get incorporated together. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to sit this over to the side. So what we're going to do now, we have butter. Okay, so the butter that I'm using now is softened. This is 1/2 cup of butter. So that's 1 whole stick of butter. That's going in there. This is butter shortening. Okay? And this is 1/2 cup of butter shortening. The other one was 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick. This is butter shortening. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to have our sugar. We have 2 cups of sugar that we're putting in there. Alright? Then we're going to take and we're going to mix this here up together. That's really mixed up together just like this. Then after this is mixed up, then we're going to add a vanilla extract. And that's 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Alright? 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we have fresh squeezed lemon. That's 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay? Then we have buttermilk. 1/2 cup of buttermilk is going in there. Alright? Okay, I hope everyone is with me. Then we have 1 egg. We're going to beat this 1 egg at a time in there. Okay, we're not going to overbeat it, but we're going to beat it up. Then we add the other egg in. We're going to beat that up. Okay, then when we finish doing this here like this, I'm going to change this out. Okay, now what we do, we start adding this into here. cut this off so I can use this here spatula. And put all this here in there. Now I'm mixing this up like this. And this is going to be our cookie dough. I just smell the cinnamon and everything in there and the nutmeg. And I use this. I change it to this one right here. Sometimes they have this here come bigger. You use whichever one you want to. But I wanted to mix my dough up. See how this is mixing up? You mix the dough up just the way you want it to, so it's beating that dough on up, so you don't have to do all this here turning and mixing or nothing. It's getting everything the way you want it to be. Okay. And if you don't have them, if you don't have this mixer, it is okay. Seriously. It is seriously okay. Just mix it on up and then have it done. Have at it. Okay. So, I have this already over here. My rolling pan already ready. And I'm going to take this and put this on here. Still having some of that on up in there, but that's okay. It's going to get mixed on up in there. Turn this here on over like this. On over like this. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this, mix it on up here. I have my flour already on here. I'm gonna roll this here on out just like this. Oh Lord, this just has to move. Take it and roll it on out. But what I want to do, I want to take it, because I want mine kind of thick. I don't want no thin ones. I want me some thick ones. So, I'm going to leave mine kind of a little thick, because I like thick tea cakes. I don't like thin tea cakes. I like mine kind of thick. If y'all want y'all's a little thinner, it's how you roll it out. That's how it's done, the way you roll it out. But I want mine kind of a little thick, and I want them kind of big. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, that's about as thick as I want it to be. Let me rinse my hands off some here. Okay, I have this bake sheet here. I'm gonna spray my bake sheet. So I could already have this here to go. And I'm gonna take this when I do the cookies. I'm gonna stick them in the ice box for about 10 minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna put some flour on this because I'm gonna use this glass here. And I'm gonna do this here with this glass. I'll put this one on over there now. Okay, so I'm going to take these off of here. Put them over. Oh, you put them an inch apart. Alright, so make sure you put them an inch apart from each other. Put them an inch apart. And I'm going to stick them in the ice box for about 10 minutes. Then after that, I'm putting them in the oven. Preheat your oven for 350. And they're only going to be in there for about 7 to 10 minutes. That's it. 7 to 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to put those in the ice box. And I'm going to get this one ready because I put out 2 sheets already. And then we're going to see. You see the size of my glass and things. So, let's see here. Put this one on here. Pick this one on up. Put this one here. Now, I sure hope you watching me, Jerry, doing this here. Because this is how you do it. Okay? Put me a little bit more flour on this sheet here. Take this here and rub this. Do this on back out like this here. It doesn't take long to do this. It's so easy. Everyone can do it with their grandbabies. Y'all know I love me some babies. Do it with your grandbabies. Do it with your children. Get them off the phone. Grab them and say, hey, let's make some cookies. Get you any type of shape you want for the cookies and things because it works good. Okay. So, let's see how many I get out of this here by making them. Oh, and the dough smells so good. So good. Let me see. Nope, it's not going to do it. Tear this here on off of here. Put this here on over here. So we're going to see how many 2 cups make. You know, this is good to have a coffee in the morning. Very good to have a coffee. I want to make sure I have them an inch apart so they don't get all too close on each other. Okay, put this here on back like this. I still have some flour here. Roll this on out here. This is something good to take to work and things. You can make them as thick as you want to, as big as you want to. When you do your little trial run and things, make them with your little trial run. Then you know what you like to add into it. You know what you want and everything. Get me another one over up in there. Let me see here. See if I can get me another one over there in that other pan over here. arrange this here some kind of way. Okay, put that one there. And things, let me get me one more here out of this. Let me see where I can put me one at so I can have me enough room up in here. Let me see, about 1 inch apart. That's about 1 inch. I should be able to get me one more. Let me see here. Probably there. 1 inch apart. I hope my measurements is right with this inch. Yeah, I should be able to get me one more up in there. I'll take this one. Smooth this one on out a little bit. Because y'all know I'm planning on using all this here dough. And if I don't have, that's it. That's all we got to go. So, how many cookies that made us? That made us about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19 cookies. I thought I'd get 20. This right here would be 20. But ain't nowhere to put it. Nowhere to put it at all. I can make some little bitty ones somewhere up in here. Get this top. Get the top, go to that. Make me a little bitty one. Put it right there. Let me see here. Make me another little bitty one. Put it right here. Okay, so I'm going to take this here. I'm going to put this in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Bring it out. Put it in the ice box and I'll be back. Okay, I'm finished. Now this is tea cakes. This is Big Mama's tea cakes. Okay, so everyone knows this is what this is. Now this is the tea cake. See the color of it at the bottom? I actually had to let it sit in there for about 15, 16 minutes in order for it to come out right. Oh my God, look at that. It's just tastes just the same way how my auntie used to make it. I remember when I was a child coming up. My grandmother used to make them too. And things. And taste the same way. I made them bigger because I like them big. I was raised up on big tea cakes. I never ever fixed small tea cakes. My uncle in Houston, he makes small tea cakes. And, you know, he's good at what he does. So, I just want to tell everyone. And it's sweet too. I'm telling you, it's good and it's sweet. But it's good. You can have this with some coffee. I sit it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes because I had it in the refrigerator. I had too much stuff in my deep freezer, in my freezer. So it couldn't go in the freezer, so I had to put it in the refrigerator. And I want to tell everyone, make this here with your children, your grandbabies. They'll love it. It is good with a glass of cold milk. I like buttermilk. I'm going to have mine with some buttermilk. And have a beautiful day. Have a lovely day. Okay? Bon appetit, baby.